Good evening. Oklahoma says goodbye to a native son, James Garner. The original Maverick and Western hero died at 86 years old.
Found last night at his home in Los Angeles, but of course the news rippled quickly across the nation and back to his home state and through the hearts of the people here. Fox 25's Jordan Lucero tells us how Garner touched the Sooner state. Good evening to you, Jordan.
Keaton, Chelsea, you can see his impact all over Norman, his hometown, and it extends much past James Garner Avenue, and that's why so many Oklahomans took the time today to pay their respects. Oklahoma says goodbye, some gathering to pay respects to James Garner in his hometown.
He's a definite good example of someone from Norman.
A flow of people stopped by James Garner Plaza to lay flowers or take a picture.
It's sort of like full circle for me, you know, James Garner fan. I happened to be where he was born on the day he died.
I grew up on a lot of his movies. I've always thought he was a great actor.
James here was a double Purple Heart recipient, and so, you know, as a fellow soldier, I felt obligated to come on out and pay my respects.
Though he's best known for his time on the screen, Garner played many other roles. He earned those Purple Hearts after being the first draftee from Oklahoma into the Korean War. He got his high school diploma while serving in the Army, but before that he attended Norman High in this building, now Longfellow Middle School. While growing up, he moved back and forth between Norman and Los Angeles. His time in L.A. is eventually what earned him a spot in the Cowboy Hall of Fame.
For more than 50 years, we've been inducting people into our Hall of Great Western Performers. James Garner was inducted in 1990.
The honor by the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum was largely in part to Garner's most famous role, Maverick,
where he played a charming, funny, and likable guy, and so he will be greatly missed here at the museum.
In 1995, Garner was given an honorary doctorate from OU, a university that was always in his heart.
And our heroes will rise.
The Sooner football fan helps kick off home games.
This is Oklahoma football.
In 2006, Garner's image was cast for a permanent spot in Norman, something he never understood.
I don't know what I did to deserve it, and I'm sure there's some people say, why him, you know, and they'd probably be right.
But will forever serve as a tribute to a native son.
I was here when they put this up, and I never really paid attention to it, but I just something to memorialize him with, you know.
And of course, Garner wasn't just a hometown hero, he was a national favorite. Reporter Rochelle Turner has a look at his career.
Acting never came easy for James Garner. Born James Baumgartner, the actor described himself as a painfully shy introvert, masking the condition only with effort.
Mind over matter. I literally had to do it, saying, you know, if you can't have this attitude and be an actor, and I had to change.
Garner pursued acting after dropping out of school to join the Merchant Marine. Later in the Army, he earned 2 Purple Hearts fighting in the Korean War. He got his big acting break in 1957 as the lead in the offbeat Western series, Maverick.
At that time, there were like 16 Westerns on television, and we stuck our tongue in our cheeks and made them laugh a little bit and smile, and I think that was the difference.
Garner moved easily between television and film roles even before that became the rule for actors. The 1966 film Grand Prix provided a glimpse into one of Garner's longtime fascinations, auto racing. The versatile actor landed the role of Jim Rockford in the detective series The Rockford Files in 1974.
Aren't the police on it?
He won an Emmy Award in 1977 for his iconic role and continued to work after the show ended its 6-year run. He shined in films like Victor Victoria and Murphy's Romance, which brought Garner a nomination for a Best Actor Oscar.
I'm not a lifeguard, I don't put up bail, and I'm not your damn Dutch uncle.
His career came full circle in the early 90s when he took a supporting role in a movie based on Maverick, playing the father of his original character.
Well, I remember my first runaway stage.
And in an HBO production of the satirical Barbarians at the Gate. In 2000, Garner was back on the big screen in the action film Space Cowboys.
Why the hell not?
The easygoing actor returned to television in the comedy 8 Simple Rules in 2003. The following year, he co-starred in The Notebook. The romantic drama was an instant hit and endeared Garner to a new audience.
I read to her
that she remembers.
Garner's ability to excel in both television and film made him an easy choice to be honored by the Screen Actors Guild with a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2004. The father of two, who remained married to his wife Lois for nearly 60 years, won't soon be forgotten.
And that was Nichelle Turner reporting. And not only have people come out here all day to pay their respects, the number of flowers and mementos that have been left here has increased over the past few hours. You know, people also offered their condolences from all over the country. Go to our website, okcfox.com, to read some of those condolences from his celebrity co-stars and state leaders. Reporting live in Norman, Jordan Lucero, Fox 25 News.